So passive stretches, or somebody else stretching you, is always going to increase your range of motion a little bit more effectively than active stretches, which is something that you're doing on your own. Unfortunately, most people don't have somebody around to stretch them all the time, so it's important to know how to do these stretches on your own time as well. We like to make stretches very functional for patients so that they're going to be more likely to do them, and you can do them throughout a long day, especially if you're at the office or something. It's not going to require you to get down onto the ground in order to have to do your stretches. So one of the other ways that we teach patients how to do stretching into the glutes and the piriformis as well as into the hamstrings a little bit is a seated stretch. So Dr. Madison here is going to demonstrate. What we'll have a patient do is sit on the edge of the chair that they're sitting in at the time, and if you're a little bit lower to the ground, it will intensify your stretch naturally because it'll bring your knee a little bit closer to your chest. We're going to have her cross one of her ankles over the other knee. And then from here, she bends straight forward, and that again reproduces the same stretch as what we demonstrated before, lower back down into the glute max and piriformis, as well as into the back of the hamstring. And she holds this for a solid 15 to 20 seconds in order to create efficacy in the stretch of the muscle. That's what it takes a muscle to maintain that lengthened position. As a modification, in order to get it more into the glute min on the outside, we have her straighten up. We turn to the side of the stretch and grab the knee here, and you can brace on the surface that you're stretching. As she bends forward in this direction, she pulls her knee a little bit towards the opposite shoulder, which again will bring the knee towards the opposite side of the chest and intensify that stretch into the outside of the hip, which is where that secondary stabilizing muscle comes in for the hips, which also correlates with some of that lower back pain. It's very important to make sure that you're stretching for a minimum of 15 seconds every time that you do a different stretch, because that is what it takes that muscle to maintain that lengthened position.